What's poppin' mangoes? This is your boy Blatch and you're back with another episode of today's video is taking us back to Thailand. So, if you haven't already slapped that subscribe button, please do that for me because it would really mean the world. Now, let's jump back into it.
Oh, it's not that bad. It's not that bad. It's not that bad.
Get fired up! So our story starts on the same night as the last episode. Time moves kind of slow in Thailand. A lot happens, so we're going to start slowing down in the timeline. So bear with me. Back in my hostel, it was time for me to make some friends, so I did what I do. I met this group of guys from England, and a few of them were pretty beaten up, actually. Like, some of them, they were covered in bandages, and the parts of them that weren't covered in bandages were covered in bruises and scrapes. And apparently, they were just coming back from this amazing city up north called Pai, and they were riding mopeds a little drunk, and some of them got into an accident, so they were a little beaten up. But they strongly suggested that I check out Pai if I had the time. We had fun talking to each other, and the few of them that were still able to stand decided to go to Khao San Road that night. And I decided to join them. And as I noted before, Khao San Road during the day is not Khao San Road during the night. If you go to Thailand and you like to party, I think Khao San Road is going to be an amazing first stop for you. When I first went to Khao San Road during the day, I was pretty underwhelmed and a little confused as to why everybody was talking about it so much and telling me to go there. But at nighttime, it's like they flip a switch and all the freaks come out. And those are my people. We already drank some cheap liquor before we got out here, so I didn't really feel like I needed to buy any more alcohol tonight. But that does not mean I didn't drink any more alcohol tonight because I was offered a lot of free drinks. Then I saw one of the British boys buying a street scorpion, and I thought it would be kind of fun to join him and push myself out my comfort zone a little bit and try it too.
Come on! Alright, 3, 2, 1!
My opinion, it just tasted like some really burnt fried chicken skin. Then I also found out that there's this thing called a pussy show or like a ping pong show where basically girls, Thai girls will go and use their vagina muscles to do things that vaginas aren't usually meant to do. So if you go, you can see them do anything from shooting out a ping pong ball to holding live animals like mice or birds. You can see them blow out a candle. And you can also, I've heard you can also see them open up a beer bottle with their vaginas. But there was not a single part of me that wanted to see this or have this etched into my brain. So when this big Thai man came up and offered us to see this show, I politely declined. But this man did not take no for an answer. So I said no again. And he was pushing all these flyers in the faces of me and my new friends. And this man was following us and we were like, no man, like we do not want to see this show. It sounds weird. We didn't want to go, but he kept following us, and we're like, no, no, no. We like, no. Like, come on, he understands no. If I had said yes, he would have understood me. So, I made a questionable decision, and I pulled out my new toy. So I pulled my taser out, and I just go like this, and I zapped the air. I didn't point it at him. I didn't do nothing. I pulled the taser out. I zapped the air. I bought the taser at Khao San Road during the day. Now it's coming in handy at Khao San Road at night. So, I pulled the taser out. I zapped the air. And then now this man wants to get offended. He's like, oh! He said he said I threatened him. He started yelling at me. And then he started saying he's going to call the cops. So, this man reached into his pocket. He pulled out a phone. And I'm like, I don't know if he's going to take a picture of me or if he's about to call the cops. But I did not want to stay there and find out. So, I just go zoom. And I just run into the crowd, and there's so many people on Khao San Road at night that it was so easy for me to disappear. But I just disappeared. It was easy, but I was a little scared, to be honest. And you might think that'd be a good place to end the night, but it was actually just the beginning of my night on Khao San Road because I felt like I had like 5 stars in GTA, so I wanted to wait for the heat to die down. And after a few minutes, I was like, okay, I should be fine. I went to find my British friends, and we spent the rest of the night bar hopping and having a good time. We were just partying. And then we're at this one bar, and I look over to my right, and I see this girl at another table, and she is beautiful. And I hear her speaking Italian to one of her friends, so I was like, maybe I can go work a little magic. So I go over to her, and I hit her with the only bit of Italian that I can remember. Mio Italiano amale masse molto bella. And finally it works. Finally, outside of Italy, I guess when I do it in Italy, it's corny, and it's cheesy, and they don't like it. They probably get it all the time. But outside of Italy, I guess I surprised her a little bit, and it worked. So I walked away with her Instagram, I got her contact, and that was all I did, because I'm a gentleman. Pussy. Most of my nights overseas didn't end until after 3 in the morning, but in Thailand they have laws about selling liquor, so most bars shut down before midnight or just a little bit after midnight. So my first night partying in Thailand ended just a little bit after 1 in the morning. It was another long night overseas and another amazing party, but I think this is a good place to end today's episode. If you made it this far, thank you for watching. Share me with a friend. Help me grow this channel before 2021. Comment down below your favorite fruit. For me, I'm thinking either a watermelon or a banana. Somewhere in between. They're both top tier for me. But anyways, mangoes, live forward, learn backwards. I'll catch you guys next time. Peace.